everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about my general kind of fish first aid kits. We're going to have, and things that I think that everyone should have, just generally have on hand. With that being said, before we get started, I did pick a name for the new fish, and let me tell you guys had some great names. I had a really hard time picking, and so I'm down to two. Okay, Galaxy and Squirt. And let me pull up who had those names just to give them shout outs because I loved those names. Galaxy came from Simon Cichlids, and Squirt came from Bella and Betta's. Thank you everyone for all of the great names, but I literally am stuck between Squirt and Galaxy. I really like Squirt though, but I'm gonna let you guys pick between those two, so let me know down in the comments which name you think the new Betta should be named. And if you didn't get to see that video, I don't have any good pictures of him, so I will link that video down below so you guys can go watch that so you can see the new fish, so you guys can decide. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen that video. So Squirt or Galaxy, let me know in the comments, and let's get into the video. Okay, so fish first aid is not something that when I had fish I was really thinking about. I was like, fish don't need medicine. I don't need nothing for fish. Why do they have all these fish medicines? Let me tell you, I was completely wrong. So if you're just starting out with fish and you're like, okay, what is something I should have on hand? I got you. I've got 5 items that I think every fish keeper, no matter what kind of fish you have, needs to have on hand. Now, okay, let me rephrase this. Every freshwater fish keeper, I've never kept saltwater fish, so don't use this information as the end all be all for saltwater fish because I actually have no idea about those. But for freshwater fish, I have 5 things that I definitely think you need to need, and then that you need to have. One of those things kind of splits off into another category, but I'll kind of talk about that. So first things first, what you need above anything else is aquarium salt. Mine is from API. I have an entire video about aquarium salt that I will link in the description. To be quite honest, that was one of my first couple videos I did on this channel, so I don't know. I don't remember how helpful it was. I don't even know if it was that helpful, but basically the quick overview is this is aquarium salt. I don't put it in, just as a general disclaimer, I don't put it in my tanks all the time. I just use it if I need to, but it's added to the aquarium when you change your water to treat fish diseases. So it is helpful with fin rot. That's what I've used it for, is fin rot. And then I've also used it in things that I wasn't 100% sure what they were, but I don't use it very often. This box is actually 33 ounces, and I have had this for probably over a year, and I've maybe used half the box. And the only reason I've even used half the box is because I was using this for my goldfish tank when I didn't have another product, but I'm going to talk about that. But yes, you can put this. There is a nice little goldfish and some other fishies on this. You can put this in freshwater. That's what this one is. It'll say right on the top of your box for freshwater fish, and then it's all natural. I definitely suggest this. You don't have to have as big of a thing of this. They make boxes that are half the size of this. That'll be fine because clearly I don't use it super often, but it's just nice to have on hand in case you need it. It's what I was talking about that I didn't have, that I was using aquarium salt for, because for some reason I thought that was going to work and it doesn't. But you need to have itch treatment. This one is Cordon's Rapid Cure. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Yes, this is Cordon's Rapid Cure Itch Disease Treatment. Basically this treats 400 gallons, so it actually has quite a bit in just this little tiny bottle. I got this from Walmart. I'm not super sure how expensive it was, but I just got it from Walmart. You can use it for freshwater and saltwater. I do know that one because there's a saltwater fish on the front of this. But basically you shake it up before you use it, and then you take your carbon out of your filter. So that's the one thing that you guys need to remember when medicating your fish, is with anything that's not aquarium salt, you usually have to take carbon filters out. So if you have a carbon filter, you would have to take that out. I tend to just cut open my filters and empty the carbon out of like a new one when I'm medicating, and yeah, which is not the best idea. Please don't follow my advice on that. I still need to figure that out, but I don't, like I said, I don't have to medicate too often, so. But this can be used on any fish that's not in the tetra family. So like I couldn't use this on my community tank that I have, but I can use it in all of my other tanks. There's different directions for how to do it for freshwater and saltwater, but really good to have. It does tint your water blue and it does stain some stuff. The bondage stuff that's in my 40-gallon aquarium is it's stained blue. Malefics. Now Malefics is something that is definitely widely discussed in the betta community, especially. Basically what I'm going to tell you is if you have betta fish, do not get Malefics, get Betta Fix. It's the same thing, but the concentration is a little different. There's more water to it than there is tea tree oil. I never had an issue using Betta Fix with my bettas. I've even used Malefics. I've just halved the doses of it. Never had an issue with it ever, actually. So I'm not really going to get into the specifics of why people don't like Malefics for bettas, but basically what this does is it repairs damaged fins and open wounds, and I've actually gone through, this is like down to the very bottom of the bottle. This actually would only treat the 40-gallon tank probably a couple more times. So basically it actually irritates the area to get it to heal. It's kind of backwards, but it works. But it does say on the back that you can use it on red sores, frayed fins like fin rot, eye cloud, or mouth fungus. I've used this on eye cloud as well as just not really being sure what something was, so putting Malefics in just to be sure on the goldfish. It works. So that's all I have to say about this. This isn't super pricey, but you can get this at Walmart. I usually get my stuff from Petco, or PetSmart, but you can get this at Walmart as well. Next thing, this is the one that kind of has two things to it, but the next thing is a general parasite disease treatment. This is API's General Cure. This cures gill and skin flukes, swollen abdomen, wasting disease, and hole in head. If we're being honest, I only used this one time. I've only used one of the 10 packages. There are directions on the back. You need to follow directions. These directions are much more simple than another product I'm going to talk to you guys about, but that's also by API. But I don't know how well this works. I bought this when I thought Cinderella had a parasite, an internal parasite that was making her bloat. Granted, I gave it to her and she died like the next day. I really think it was just dropsy, but I don't know. It was a weird situation, so I've never actually really been able to test this, but I would suggest having some sort of general parasite disease cure. I also suggest having some sort of bacterial disease cure. What I use for that is triple sulfa, and I'm actually going to pull up some information on that because I don't have a box of it because I've used it all on bettas and I just haven't rebought it because I've not needed it. But I'm going to pull up some information on that. I'll be right back. Triple sulfa is a bacterial, like I said, it's a bacterial fish disease treatment. It can be used for, oh, I know it's on here. Okay. It can be used for blood streaks in fins and body and localized swelling. There's like a, it's called hemorrhagic, I can't even say it. Some really big word I don't know how to pronounce. Bacterial gill disease, fin and tail rot, cottonmouth disease, body slime, and eye cloud. And it can be used for both fresh and saltwater fish. It does not harm your biological filter, but you do have to take the carbon out of the filter, like you do with every other medication. I've used triple sulfa. I don't think I ever made a video about it, actually. I know I made a blog post on a blog that I used to have a really long time ago for my bettas that I stopped like a while ago, but I know that I had a really, really, really long blog post about it. I may have done a video, I don't remember, but basically I've used it. It's great. I use it for tail rot, fin rot. Great. So I would have that on hand. So basically parasites and bacterial infections do different things. That's why there's different products for them. But I really think if you generally have a parasite and a disease one, you probably won't need any other of like the API brand like medications unless something very, very, very specific. But I think basically the general broad ones kind of overview everything. There are going to be people who tell you a lot of different things than I do and what you need, but this is just what I have and what I recommend, because I really haven't used too much fish medication, but like this is the stuff I've used and I think it works. So my last thing that I have in my fish first aid kit is actually not even something that's technically fish medicine, so I will tell you guys where you can get it and all that fun stuff, but it is clove oil, and this is 100% pure clove oil from Now Essential Oils. Okay, first off, I really love the smell of clove oil, but if you get it on your hands, you're going to smell like cloves for like 2 weeks. I really like the smell of this stuff though because it smells really good, but this is used for euthanizing fish. Long story short, you put some in the water. There's like a specific amount that I'll talk about in another video. You put some in the water, you knock your fish out, and then you overdose them, because this is actually, okay, it's also used as an anesthetic for fish, like if you're doing fish surgery, so like there are some very specific guidelines you need to follow when using this stuff. But you knock your fish out with it, and then you overdose them on it, and then you wait for like 10 or 15, I usually wait for 20 minutes, make sure they're dead. If they're not, add some more. That sounds really insensitive, but that is what you do. Add some more drops, and then you have euthanized your fish. This is definitely the most humane way to do it, which I will talk about in the video I do about it. I just don't know when I'm going to do that video. I was going to do it this video, but I don't really want to talk about fish death now because I feel like when I talk in depth about it, something always happens to my fish. So, just not going to do that quite yet. Okay, so that is everything that I think needs to be in your fish first aid kit, just like the general things that you're going to need. This video is probably really long. I would like to apologize for that. Again, please let me know in the comments between the two names for the fish. Again, those are Squirt and Galaxy. I'm really in love with Squirt. The more I say it, the more I want to name them that, but I'm going to let you guys pick. Thank you guys so much. I posted a video a couple weeks ago being like really ecstatic that we were at 140 some subscribers, I believe. Guys, we, as I last checked before I started this video, are at 197 subscribers. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I was going to do, I will tell you guys now, I was going to do a 200 subscribers giveaway, but I've had a little mishap with my money situation recently. So instead of that, I'm gonna let you guys tell me in the description what you guys would like to see for like a 200 subscriber like thank you. Let me give you like some quick like things I cannot do. It cannot be something that is really expensive. I cannot do a giveaway. I will do one, I promise. I just can't do one for 200 because I've got a money situation going on that I got to deal with. Because I'm a college kid. I actually only work one job now, which is why I have more time to film. But because I only work one job, I'm getting paid less money because it's not in management and I'm working less hours. But now I'm like working on switching to another job before I go back to school. But it's in management, so I'll make more. So just like, let's avoid really expensive things. I cannot buy another fish. As much as I would like to, I cannot buy another fish right now. But yeah, I could do a live stream. Really, I could do anything, but like nothing that involves a lot of money or me buying another fish, because like those things cannot happen. So let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. I don't know what I would do. Also, if you guys, I did see a lot of I did see a lot of repeat names on the fish video. So if you go through the comments, there's usually not too many. So if you go through the comments on my video and you see an idea that you like, go ahead and thumbs up that comment. That way I know people like that idea. And then if you don't see one, feel free to leave your ideas. And even if you like an idea, feel free to leave your idea if you have another one as well. I just want to kind of see what everyone wants, and it's much easier if people like the description, or if they like the comment that says it, than just like re-commenting a lot. Because let me tell you, sometimes my brain gets all jumbled and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, because there's so much stuff on there. So if you guys could just thumbs up the ones that you like. If there aren't any, I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. If there's not any suggestions you like, go ahead and leave your own. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for that. I will do I promise I will do a giveaway. probably at 500 subscribers. We will see. We're just gonna keep moving on with our lives and we're gonna see. But if you like these videos, go ahead and please give them a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I try to post new videos as often as I can, but let's be honest, sometimes I skip weeks. I try to do at least one a week. Whether it's a sit-down video like this, which I've not done in an extremely long time, or it is, well, like a sit down and tell you fish related, like, helpful things, or it's a tank update, or it's me showing you guys the fish, or me showing you guys feeding the fish something new. I try to do a video once a week. Sometimes I do skip them because, like I said, I'm kind of busy sometimes, and I'm doing an online class this summer, so life. But yes, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, because it does mean a lot to me. Because let me tell you, in the year I believe that I have had this YouTube channel, I have actually I have more subscribers on this channel than I do on the channel that I had for like 6 years. And I do still frequently post videos on that, but that's a whole nother story. That's not a story for this 20-minute video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm gonna be really repetitive, but one more time, if you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Get us to 200. Let me know what you guys want me to do to celebrate 200 subscribers, and to let me, that's not a giveaway or buying a new fish. Again, those are my only things, like not a giveaway and not buying new fish, because I can't afford those right now. And then also let me know names between Squirt and Galaxy, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye!